Hey guys, it's Jack and this is my 5-month video on my transition. And yes, 4 months does not exist on the internet. So if you're trying to look for it, I'm sorry, but 5 months exists, and yay, 5 months. So, what I want to talk about is why there was no 4 months. There was no 4 months because I was really busy over the holiday season, I had lots of work, and also because Shark Week came back with a vengeance and I did not feel very confident about myself, in my mind, and physically as well, about what was going on. So it came back, and it came back with a vengeance, and I thought it was going away because it started to seem like it was tapering down and eventually it was going to disappear. But no, how very wrong was I? So I went to my GP because I was experiencing these horrific cramps and I was experiencing just constant bleeding all the time. And it was something like bizarre to me because I had a marina inserted and it was working quite fine before I was on testosterone. So it was not really computing about what was going on and I was quite concerned. And so he suggested that I go on these tablets called Primalot. And so you take one tablet 3 times a day and for 10 days, and that stopped the bleeding, but it didn't stop the cramps, and the cramps were just becoming worse and worse, and I just had no idea what was going on. They would wake me up in the middle of the night. My partner was really concerned. It was just like someone was constantly stabbing me in my uterus. It was just insane. And to be honest, I am actually feeling these cramps right now. So I've just popped some Panadol, and hopefully that they are going to go away soon. So after that 10 days, luckily it wasn't that long after that I'm going to see my endocrinologist, which was yesterday. I went and saw Dr. Anthony Roberts at the Royal Adelaide Hospital, and I told him that yes, these last 5 months have been great on T. I've noticed lots of changes. However, there have definitely been some negatives that have happened, and I explained to him about this and these feelings and these tablets that I have been prescribed. And he looked at my blood levels and my hormone levels and discovered that I have really high T levels, like really too high T levels, that in fact the testosterone is actually converting into estrogen and it's counteracting the effects of the marina. That's something that I thought was happening, but I'm not sure because I'm not a doctor. So we discovered that, and he suggests that I take Primalot again, but I take it constantly for the next 5 months. And so I now go up to 4 tablets a day for the first 3 months, and then I go down to 3 tablets a day, then 2 tablets a day, and then none, and then hopefully, that should be sorted. And also to attack myself with that is instead of having my shot every 4 weeks like I usually do, I am now going to have it every 3 weeks, which yes, probably seems like it doesn't make sense. If my T levels are so high, let's just give me more T. But he's like, hopefully that could just halt it and stop it with that bleeding. And if not, then there will be another way of attack. But with that appointment as well, I definitely did discuss a hysterectomy, and I discovered a doctor online, a part of the women's health clinic, called Dr. Victoria Neisenblatt, and she is a part of the women's health clinic at the Royal Adelaide Hospital, and Dr. Anthony Roberts is more than happy to write a referral to her. But what you need, if you are looking to do it, is a letter from your psychologist to say that you are actually ready to go through that surgery, and that it's not just on a whim, and you are mentally prepared to do that. So I luckily have an appointment with Frances, my psychologist, on Friday, and I will be discussing that with her, and hopefully that she will write that letter for me. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty exciting as well. So another thing that has definitely been happening over these last months is my shoulders have definitely broadened out. My muscles have definitely become a bit more defined. I feel that I have a lot more energy. I feel like my neck is thickening out. My fat distribution is changing from where it sat on my hips and thighs area is now going towards my stomach, towards my middle, which is perfectly normal, and I'm okay with that. I think it also helps that I cycle everywhere and I go to the gym and I eat right. I think that's a definite contributor. Speaking of eating, I definitely still have a just humongous hunger for food. My appetite is insane. But I try not to sway to the bad foods. When I do have hunger, I do eat the right foods as well. But yeah, so I would say my appetite is definitely increased, but I'm not concerned with it as or anything like that. But yeah, another thing as well, I have noticed that my energy levels and my moods are definitely up and down still. I definitely feel very moody. I definitely feel that I can be lethargic, especially when it comes to the end of my tea shot. I get really low. I believe it's just because the tea is leaving my body, even though I have lots of tea in me apparently. And I also feel like I can just swap like my moods from being like happy and then suddenly I'm angry or I'm sad or something like that a lot easier. I still can't really cry. I get that feeling that I'm wanting to cry but I can't cry. I get that feeling, however, so I feel like I'm still I'm still functioning cool, but that feeling is definitely still there. That hasn't changed. Another one as well is I feel that I'm passing more and more every day, so I feel like I probably pass about like 80% of the time now. I wouldn't say I pass 100% of the time because I still get misgendered, and especially at work, with parents calling me she or something like that, which it's gonna happen until I'm further down the road. It's only 5 months in, so that's something that yes, annoys me or hurts me when they misgender me, but it's not something I can really control. So that's okay. I know who I am, and that's all that matters. So with that passing, I feel more and more confident about going into the male change rooms and the male toilets. I do still, however, have a fear, anxiety about public toilets, especially if there's like a stool, if it works, or who is in there. So if it is a public toilet, and I know I'm going to be going home soon, I will honestly just wait until I go home to use the toilet. So that's just kind of my general anxiety about that. But going to the gym and using the male change rooms there, I've got no problems. I feel quite confident. So that's definitely grown. My confidence has grown. My voice is definitely changing every day, I swear. It is. I definitely can't hit the high notes like I used to. It's definitely going lower in range, and I'm really impressed with that. I didn't think it would be happening this quickly. I really honestly didn't, but it is, so yay, that's really cool. Another great thing is I'm getting just hair everywhere. Just honestly, it's happening everywhere. My snail trail, hair is now going around my belly button, and it's definitely connected to my pelvic region. And with my pelvic region, my pubic area, hair is sprouting outwards and going down my thighs. I did not know that was going to happen, but I've just got hair everywhere, like up my legs, which is cool. But I am definitely experiencing chafing with the butt crack hair that I want removed because it is so uncomfortable that I want laser hair removal. So I will be thinking about that because chafing sucks. So I didn't actually know when people were saying about the butt crack hair how uncomfortable it is, but it is uncomfortable, and yeah, like I go for walks and then I can literally feel like I'm in pain. So yeah, I want that gone. But my moustache, my chin hairs are coming in, though they are really blonde, so I can't really point any of it out. These hairs on my face are coming in. Hairs on my arms are changing. My hands are becoming a little bit more hairier. My feet are hairier. It's just, I swear, month 4 and 5, just all about hair. Which is perfectly fine because these things happen. Yes, I am looking down at some notes, which, I've pretty much all probably spoken about, which is cool because, like, as much as, there's so much happening, there's also just so much patience as well. So, I have really enjoyed filming, and thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure you stay updated because I will be doing a 6-month. I am not dropping off the face of the planet. I will be definitely doing a 6-month because I can't believe I'm almost half a year into this transition. It honestly feels like yesterday was my first shot. But yeah, it's all just happening at so amazingly at such a fast rate. Because before T, you feel like everything is not going to happen, but now it's just happening so quickly, that I'm happy that I take a photo of myself every day and that I do these videos, because it would just be gone in a memory. So thank you, and please subscribe and share this video with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you in a month's time. Peace.